Why didn't it start? Am I on? Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. Select stream. Good. There I am. Hi guys. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if I need to turn my mic up. I haven't done this in a while, so it's crazy getting it all set up. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you can see the charm. Hi Rajul. Hi Clara. Hi Melon. Hi Laura. Hi Linda. Your volume is okay. My volume is low, so I'll turn it up. Let's see. Is that good, or do I need to turn it up more? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me good. No, you're very quiet, huh? Okay. Perfect? Okay, my dog's drinking his water. Can y'all hear the music in the background? Or my dog's drinking water? Claire says I'm very quiet. Let's see. Okay, cool. Oh, do y'all like my little, what do they call these? I forgot what they call them. Oh, you hear the dogs. Do you hear the music? Is the music loud? I was trying something new. I had to ask Suzanne's boyfriend, Gemini, how to do it. Yeah, I saw this at, we went to Vegas and at the Stitch store, and I thought this was cute, so hopefully there's no frogging today. Okay, so today I am stitching on World Wonders map by Gecko Rouge. I was able to get this very long time ago, before Gecko Rouge went to kit only. I remember buying this one on Etsy, and it's like the biggest chart they had, so of course I had to get it. It's about 2,463,958 stitches, and I've only done 3,880. Hi Tracy. Okay, let me know if y'all like the music or not. I could turn it off, and I'm pretty sure, like, hopefully the ad won't pop up on there because I'm using Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube. Whew, y'all, I'm sweating trying to set this all up because I forgot. I forgot how to do it, and then I had to update OBS, and then like, what do I plug in? There's so many plugs. Like, I should take a picture of my setup because it looks crazy. I don't know how YouTubers do it. So I'm only at the upper left. Here, I'll show y'all. I'll zoom out a little bit, hopefully. Oop, that's zooming in. So this is what I've done. I'm working on the butterfly, and it's a whole bunch of sky. I feel like majority, like 1/3 of this is either sky or land. Oh, this is 32 count. Wait. No, this is my fake 28 count. Okay. I have to show y'all this. This is on 2.5, I think 2.5 yards of fabric. And they said it was 28 count. And I got it from this lady that's no longer in business. And she was trying to get rid of all her stuff, I remember. And it's 28 count White Laguna, 87 by 48. and I think it fits. I think I did the math on it before I measured and all that stuff. I initially did start on this end. I don't know what I was doing though, because I don't know what those colors are. Maybe I started from the bottom. I can't remember. I can't recall. The fabric just sitting on my lap. Hi, Jackie. Thanks for coming in, guys. I know it's been a while. I haven't been on here for maybe 3 months. It felt like 3 months anyway. So, okay, so this is my fake 28 count. I call it that because I don't have my ruler. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if this is inches or not. But I measured it with my ruler. I don't have one close by. And it's really 30 stitches in an inch. Can you believe that? So at first I was doing it or treating it as a 28 count. And I was doing 1/1 full cross stitch with DMC. And it felt very tight, so that's when I measured it. And then I realized it was 30 stitches in an inch. So it's close to 32. So I was like, well, I can switch it to, I might as well just switch it to 30 or treat it like a 32 count and do my 10 stitch with CXC. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm using Pattern Keeper because I'm too lazy to put anything into Saga or like convert it. Oh, let me zoom in. If you can see. Oop, what did I press? Oh, wrong button. Oh no. No. Where's the button? Okay. Sorry, guys. Can you see that? Okay. What is everyone working on? That looks blurry. Oh, there it is. Zoom. Jackie is stitching with a paper on 14 count. Oh yeah. Let me see. Let's see. Paper pattern. I have several paper patterns too, because I do non-full coverage. And it's called Cat Family. Hi Blossom. I'm just about to start working on the family stamp kit. Easy stitching. Yeah. I'm not wearing my super scientific goggles today. I'm actually wearing my bifocals because it's a lot of light. And it's so weird because my bifocals, I can like look far away on them. I don't know what's up with that. Like, I think I got the top portion of my glasses to see far away, but I can't really. I should have got them to see like mid, like to see. Oh, am I doing that right? That doesn't look right. No, I can't. Okay, yeah, there's a stitch there. No. The lights are kind of bright for me. Is it too bright for y'all? Let's see. That's what this is. Oop, that's too close. Jackie said, and watching the Dodger game. Oh, nice. I don't watch TV. I just watch YouTube. And I need to get the no ads one. I don't know why I haven't got it yet. Probably because it's another subscription to get. And I feel like our family has subscribed to every single thing out there. I think we have all the channels. Well, we don't have Netflix, but I use my oldest daughter's Netflix. I wonder if I can see better without my glasses. Huh. Kind of blurry, but I might have to bust out my. Let's see, without turning on the light, because it will mess it up. But I need to be able to see. Okay, yeah, that's better. It's because the light is helping it. I'm so blind. But I love doing 32 because it's, you know, on smaller fabric, and I should pay attention to the chart. I like doing 32. The smaller counts a lot. But I have done, I started an 18 count for my daughter, Sophia. She wanted the tangled one. And I originally started that one on like 2/2 DMC, but then I restarted it in the center by using one strand of CXC. And that's pretty fun. It's relaxing. Melon says, I'm working on Everheart Mosaic by Stitching So Beautiful. Oh yeah, and your 18 count's pretty. So pretty. I have I think I have 2 charts by them. It's the Enchanted something and then Beautiful something. They're very like long. Like portraits. Tracy says, I'm working on restarting Farewell to Anger by Leonard Afremov. I found a piece of 16 count. Yay. That stiff 14 can bugger off. So I ended up washing all my stiff Aida. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to say it, but it worked. I just threw it in the washer. I surged it first and then threw it in the washer with some softener, and it doesn't hurt anymore. Flossom says, I love listening to old radio dramas on YouTube while I stitch like CBS Mystery Radio. Huh. That's interesting. Is it like kind of like listening to Audible? It's funny, when I stitch, this finger just sticks up straight like this. Do y'all do that too? Also, when I drink something I'm holding in my hand, my pinky goes up. I was in the military before. And what is this? Oh. And when we had to they made us chug our canteens of water because we're at Fort Jackson, and it was just humid. That don't seem right. What am I doing? Pay attention. They made us chug our water, and my pinky just went up. They're like, put your pinky down. The drill sergeants were yelling at me. Clara says, I'm working on Gecko Rouge kit called Cat and Fishbowl. And she said, did you put it in your dryer to dry, Nikki? I think I let it air dry mostly, and then I might have put it in. No, I think I just let it air dry because I had my, what's that thing called? The Grand Library in there too. And the drinks on the beach. I just threw it in there and put it on hot and to like get rid of the grid lines, but it really didn't. So I think I have to wash both of those again to really get rid of the grid lines from the easy grid fabric. Mel said, did you wash it with warm or cold water? No, I washed it with hot. So if you ever purchase from Stitchery Express, I need to figure out where I am. And you can buy on Stitchery Express, I think they're based in Utah, and you can buy the easy grid fabric more than a yard. So I think they just cut off from the bolt, or you can actually pick like what actual length and width you want, but you can get more than a yard there, last I heard. And don't forget to, if you get it from them, ask them to serge. I think you have to like send them a note along with it to ask them to serge, because they won't if you don't. And they had instructions on how to get rid of the grid lines on like when you go to that page, and it just said throw it in the wash and hot water, so I did that. And the CXE came out fine, and I think that's it. Yeah, everything came out nice. I had some parked threads on the 18 count that I washed. I'm doing for Sophia, and that's when I noticed that the black DMC kind of poofed up, and I'm like, well, because you know I have the black DMC on the cone, and it's really thin, not that pleasant to work with. It's different from like the other threads. And I said on I think I said on Susan's live, like I should just throw the whole cone in the wash. Maybe I'll fluff it up some, but that probably won't be good for the the cardboard cone thing like this. Let me see. I don't think I can just throw like this in the wash, but maybe I can like unravel it all. What do you think? Melon said, oh shoot, I didn't know that they don't serge. I just got my 20 count from them. Yeah, someone else, another floss tuber told me that, and when I bought fabric from them, it wasn't serged. And sometimes I realized too, did I do that one already? 1, 2, 3. Like I just bought a yard of 32 count for the cats, the library of cats, and they did not serge it. But my other fabrics were serged, which is odd. That's okay, I have a serger. It takes me a while to serge it though. I can do it like if I have like more fabrics that I need to serge. Is the music too loud for y'all? Because I can get rid of it. I'm not sure. I have like my headphones in and I can hear myself talk. And I can hear like the music in the background, but that's all new to me. Like I'm not sure like what you can actually hear. Hi Lydia. Thanks for coming in. Lydia says, I'd be careful with Stitchery Express. I ordered 28 count and received 25 count and didn't realize until it was, oh no, 100K stitches into the piece, so I'm going to have to crop it. Oh no. Yeah, like, I call this one my, you know, fake. They don't even make 30 count, but this is supposed to be 28 count and it's not. Although I could probably still have oh, I think I did something wrong. Where am I? 1, 2. That's not supposed to be there. Oops. a lot of times if I catch like my wrong stitches, I will just stitch over it on this count. I can't do it with the bigger counts. Well, what piece was that, Lydia? You have some pretty pieces. But I would be mad. 100,000 stitches? Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm in this block. I'm just doing cross country with this. I think that's my go-to, is any cross country, and I just like to finish the thread out. Sometimes my pattern keeper trips out with this pattern too. I think it's so big that it'll freeze. It does that to my 6 portals too. Does that happen to y'all? Like I won't be able to like mark or like change the symbols, and I have to like get out of it, or like kicks me out, and then Tracy says, surging, I have just been raw dogging the fabric on a frame. You could do that. I mean, the fabric right here, my 2.5 yards, is just sitting kind of on the table, leaning into my lap. Claire says, I noticed that their smaller pieces are serged, but not when I buy the largest piece. Yeah, that's so weird. I wonder if I have to put a note in. Because I think they used to do that like a long time ago. I never, this is something like recently for me that I noticed they didn't serge. That's why I always wanted to buy from them, because I was like, yeah, they serged it. That's pretty cool. Lydia says, once upon a fairy tale. Oh, that's so sad. Sorry. I kind of do trust them to like give you the right amount, right? Like, or the right count. Now we have to sit there with a ruler and count all the stitches and make sure it's it. Usually when I start a project, I use 1, 2, 3 stitches calculator, the even weave calculator. Oh my leg. And I've been using that for, I feel like almost 15 years since I found them. But what was I saying? Yeah. So when I get the fabrics, I just measure like the design size and make sure the design is actually gonna fit onto the fabric. But I don't think I ever like checked the count, so that's pretty sad for Stitchery Express to do that. And did you finish that piece? I think you did, right? Claire says, I think you're getting very good coverage. I think so too. And then like if I ever finish, where am I at? If I ever finish it and then I wash it, throw it in my wash machine, I think it'd be better coverage. Like I was really happy with the drinks on the beach when I washed it. And I don't frame things that I work on. I wouldn't even know where to put it in my house. And it costs a lot of money to frame. I just rather stitch. Some pieces I do, like smaller pieces, I'll get framed, or like the ones that I'm doing for other people as a gift, I'll frame. Let me pay attention. Okay, down. But this red one, I did 1 over 1, and then you could see I kind of started the half stitches there. Jackie says, is there any way to add fabric? From what I've known, like I've seen, like there are some designers who do add, like they have 2 different colored fabrics. I've seen some designs like that, and I guess you're sewing the 2 fabrics together. I'm not sure with full coverage though. That sounds like a headache. And I'm too lazy for that. Lydia says, no, I'm about 35%. Oh man, are you like able to crop out at least like, you know, a lot of people crop out, where am I at? Their full coverages because they don't want to do like too much sky, or I guess like the border areas. Hear my family in the background. I can't really hear them. You probably hear them better than me. Oh, I don't know why I need both ears. Oh, okay, that's better. I remember one time I streamed and I had, because I'm using my iPad to look at the chat, and then I had put, I didn't turn the sound down and everything was starting to echo. It was crazy. It had me sweating really good. Lydia says, thankfully it will just be background plants and tree. Oh good, that's good to hear. I'd be so angry. Oh yeah, so for those who bought from Stitcher Express, I wonder if you can call like 123 Stitch and ask them if you can purchase off the bolt, because I'm sure they get bolts of it, you know, and they cut it. I would think. So this morning was crazy for me. I usually take my dogs sleep in their crates, because they're about almost 3 years old and they still sleep in their crates, and I think they could sleep somewhere else, but they'll probably bug the crap out of me because they're kind of attached to me. And my husband gets up early for work and he'll just wake me up. But anyway, this morning I took them out and made my coffee, and then they did their business, and then I came and got them. We have a doggy flap in like the laundry room that goes out to like the backyard, but I don't use it because I live in Arizona and I don't want other animals and stuff or whatnot coming in from that flap, so it's closed off. Anywho, I let him in, and one of them was already at the door because I have two mini schnauzers, and he was limping, and I was like, "What in the world?" He came inside, and he was just shaking, and he would not walk with his back paw down, and I thought he had broken his leg because he just would not walk on it. And when I looked at his paw, it was just kind of scrunched up and looked swollen. So I'm in here like trying to call the vet, and the vet didn't come in till like 9, and it was earlier. And so I was on ChatGPT, and they told me like put him in his crate so he don't walk around on it or whatever. So I did that, and then I'm over here trying to get him an appointment or see that we have to like drive to Tucson because I live like an hour and a half away from Tucson. And I was waiting for their phone call, and then I asked one of my daughters to like go grab him to see like how he's doing, because they asked if he had like snakes, and I'm like, well, I didn't see them. They would have been barking crazy if it was a snake, I assume, but so I was afraid that he might have got bitten by snakes. My husband went out there to look and search if there was like a snake around, and there wasn't. But when she got him out, he was walking regular. And I was like, oh my goodness. It's like, he's fine. So I don't know if he like kind of just sprained it a little, because he is kind of chunky. And he's like 15 pounds. He needs to be like, he's on the smaller side, so he needs to be like 10 to 12 pounds last time we went to the vet. They told me that I need to let him get exercise and like portion control their food, because before I just used to let them eat whenever. I just pour the food out, and now I have like a measuring cup, and I have to feed them like twice a day, half a cup. Oh, Chrissy, she said you can call 123 for a custom cut, and they will. That's so good to know. Will they serge it too? That's good to know. Although I don't think I'm going to be buying any more big fabrics. Wait, what am I doing? No, that's not it. I need to go up here. Laura said maybe a bug bite or a bee sting. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird because I just, like when I was making my coffee, they were by the door, and I'm like, okay, let me, where am I at? I think I did that all wrong. Oh, I'm going up. I don't know what it was, but his feet is fine now. He's normal. He was shaking and everything. But I'm grateful he's okay. I think he might have jumped down because we have patio furniture in the back, and he likes to jump on the couch, and I think he just kind of jumped down wrong from it. I think that's it. On your pattern keeper, do y'all mark it before to like help you? Like, let's say if I wanted to do these stitches, do y'all mark it like this and then do them and hit the complete button, or do you mark it as you go and then finish? So I flip my work so you can see the back. Well, maybe not. Here, I'll show you. Hey Zoe, you need something? Kids checking up on me. My husband came in earlier to show me his haircut. because he cuts his own hair, which is nice. Saves a lot of money. So, and then if you see those, I start from the front and I kind of like stitch over, like under it, like yogi. And then I just take my tweezers and snip it off. And that's it. I usually have like a whole bunch of those before I do that, but let's see what color I'm going to do. Do the scissors. I feel like I have to map where I go. Clara says, that's great to know. Yes, that is. Laura says, I love your pups. I had a mini schnauzer and she was the best. Yes, I love mini schnauzers. First of all, like, I can't have cats because almost half my family is allergic to them, and the schnauzers, they're hypoallergenic, so they don't shed as much as other dogs. Laura says, Chrissy, where were you when I was looking for a huge 28 count? LMAO, right? I kind of was thinking like maybe we could call 123 Stitch, but I don't know. Like my library cats, both the panels fit on 32 count on 1 yard, so all I had to do was buy 1 yard. I have too many blanket projects. Let me get, what color am I gonna get? Oh no, you can't see. Why can't you see the symbol? Okay. 402. All right, so this is my crazy needle board. This is my CXC version, and I have it on styrofoam. It's light and I love it. And the thread just hang out. And then I have one for DMC. Like that. DMC one looks crazier than I think the CXC, because the CXC kind of just lays down. But zoom me back in. I'm getting 402. I don't have it on there. So before I had the needle boards, I did all this to my projects. This one was for quilting room, which I DNF'd. And then this one is for like treasure hunt. And I'm gonna put these all back on my master set. So that's gonna be a long project, but I try to find the numbers off of here first, and then I have another thing that I'll show you. So I don't have 402 in here. I have 402 in here. Chrissy says, they actually read comments that you leave in order. I always ask for them to search fabric and they will, even the big... See? That is good to know. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to do all that stuff. I just want to stitch. So I have like all of these on, this one is for one of my other projects, and then I kind of did the stitching masterpiece one. I can't see. Oh, wrong way. I kind of did the stitching masterpiece, Lisa's method, and I don't like it. I mean, it's okay, but I just want everything on my file folders. So I have a box of file folders for my DMC, and then I have one for my CXC. So I'm in the process of like consolidating all of those. That way I can just pull the color that I need for that one. Oh, lost my fabric. So I was doing that on Yogi Stream today. And It was tedious. It's a tedious process, but I'll be happy once because I think I like the styrofoam because it's light. Like I had bought a small version of what do you call it? The wool boards like Yogi has, but it was hard for me to stick the needles in. I didn't like that. So let's see. I think I zoomed too much in. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Jackie says, yes, I mark before. Raju says, I'll mark as I go. Mark as I go. I flip as well. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Dawn. Hello, I've been listening. Just finished up some fully finished pieces and now going to stitch. What are you stitching? Daydream Stitcher. Hi, thanks for coming. Is that 10 stitch? Yes, it is. This is my fake 28 count. That's what I call it. It's supposed to be 28 count, but I measured it and it's actually 30 stitches. So I'm treating it as my, where am I at? As my, a 32 count. Because it felt pretty tight too. Oh, actually, that's not what I do. So this one, I kind of pierce. I don't know what you call that, but sometimes it takes a while. That's taking too long. Come on. I pierce it, leave a little tail, and I go down in the left lower hole, and then I come up on the top, and then I do my tent. So that's how I start it. That's if there's like no other consecutive stitch near it. Wait, I don't think I did that one right. Am I in the right place? Yeah, I am. Okay. Ooh. And then I just cross country it. 1, 2. I don't like to count either. I just kind of see like what's around it. And if it's like this, I'll make sure like, oh, it's like 2 squares from it and I need to place it. So I call myself like a landmark stitcher because I can't count more than 4. I mean, I can, but I choose not to. Not for my full coverages. I will count for my non-full coverages. Jackie says, I should say I highlight what I want to stitch, then mark after. Right, so you... Which makes sense too. I do that sometimes, like if it's like really close colors. Should I went that way? Busy Mom says, I just ordered from 123 and placed an order of full yard, but I really just need a size of 26 by 26. And they cut the fabric that size, and then they asked me if I want the scraps. I said no to this. What? But you bought it, right? Whole yard? Let me see, a yard is like what, 44? I don't know. I just know one side. What is it like? Is it 60 by 44? I should know this. That would be a lot of scraps left over, right? They only charge you for, oh, they only charge you for the 20. That's nice. So if you wanted the scraps, would they have charged you for that too? I don't like how that stitch looks. Sometimes CXC is like, or whatever this is can be fluffy. I need to find my tool. Did I lose it? Oh my gosh. I'm looking for my snag thing. See if I can fix. Where did it go? This one seems kind of ugly. Okay, fixed. I actually slept through Yogi stream. Hi, Brittany. So I'm working on my Amy Stewart Pick Museum shelf to work on. Cool. I think I got that one, but it's in mini or something. It's small. I saw somebody work on that on Instagram. I was like, oh, kind of like that. Okay, where was I? Uh-oh. Did I do that right? Oh yeah, wait. Why is there two right there? I must have missed something. I did miss this one right here. Okay. Very well. Dawn said, I'm stitching on Library of Dogs. Ooh, I was thinking because I think Siske Ellen, she requested that one to be on panels too, so I was thinking about doing that. Haha. I think I got them because it's kind of a different concept. So I like big things. I was born in Texas, so what do they say? Go big or go home? Hey, Suki. Thanks for coming. Hey, Six. She says, hello. Happy to see you live, Nikki. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming here, guys. Oh, my goodness. Dawn says, they would just charge me for the yard, and you just put it in the notes. Huh. That's interesting. So a yard is 36 by 40. You could have done some smaller pieces. Well, I mean, that depends. You do non-full coverage work too. Chrissy says, I'm currently working on Middle Earth Map by Tilton Craft. It's the ooh, yeah. I know that one. That's huge. How big is it? Like, how many stitches does it have? Brittany says, ooh, Ellen requested the panels. I can't wait for it. Yep, she sure did. She said she did, so that'd be cool, but you know, they won't be on sale, so I have to pay full price for them since Amy Stewart's stuff is not on sale anymore. I got a lot of her work anyway, at least the ones that I wanted. Oops, I kind of missed that one. I can come around. Gaga Rouge used some strange symbols I've never seen before. Like the scissors. Oh, I should have went that way. Let's see. One, two, three. I wonder if it's too bright. Is it too bright for y'all? I'm gonna turn the light down. Do y'all like the music? I've tried it because Suzanne, she does her lives and I kind of like it when I can hear it. Otherwise, you could be hearing I think my daughter's like playing Fortnite in the other room, screaming like a banshee. She's probably gonna be mad that I said that. finish that for O2 and I'll flip it. Kind of hard to flip this. Oh. And then I just tuck it in and snip. I just feel like it's faster. Like, this is not the normal way I stitch. I mean, this is the same spot that I stitch, but I'm kind of laid back in my chair, and right now, like, my back is really straight, and let's see. Rajul says, I stay in Texas. Kyle, Texas? Okay. Chris says, are you stitching the cat's panels separately? I'm starting mine in June. No, I already started it. And it's on 1. And I was able to put it on 32 count with both panels. There is 789,000 plus stitches in it. I'm at 2.2% with 18,000 stitches in so far on your Middle Earth map. Okay. I've seen a couple people stitch that one. It's pretty. Oh, that one looks crazy. I don't know. I'm like, should I stick with the butterfly, or if I go to the sky part, it would be crazy. This is a lot of checkered, like, that's a lot of checkered things. My camera is kind of blurry. Huh. Anyway. Brainy says, Amy is only not on sale because of the new charts for library cats. She was also left out when library dogs came out. She'll be back in the next sale, most like. Oh, really? Oh, so it was only like a one-time thing then? Brittany says, I don't mind the music. Okay, cool. Thanks. Busy Mom says, no, when you check out, there's a box you can leave like instructions. I put in there. And then someone emailed me from 123 to double check what I wanted. 123 never charges your card till your order. That is true. I noticed that. But they're pretty fast for me anyway. I think they're in Texas. I love like ordering from them. It's like Christmas. She says, Dawn says it's filled, so they just adjust the amount before processing my card. Oh, Austin, Texas. Cool. I was military brat. I was born in Fort Hood. Claire says, Raju, I live in Kyle too. What? Y'all live there? That's pretty cool. I should get together and stitch together. I can't find any stitchy people here. I would. None of my friends stitch. I even like the closest LNS. Let me get the next color. 728. My closest LNS is in Phoenix, or Mesa, which is Phoenix, and that is the attic. So I go there maybe once every 2 years. I don't know. I try not to go to Phoenix. It's like 3 hours away. I mean, my oldest lives there. She works at Mayo as a nurse. Scottsdale. Hi, Ebony. Thanks for coming. She said, hi, Nikki. I'm lurking. I like the music. Oh, cool. I'm just kind of, I don't know, because I don't have ad-free YouTube. So I'm like, oh, I bet an ad's going to come on. And then I'm going to be like, I don't know what to do. So this is like a ninja stitch here, and I'm just going to do my move. I pierce it like in the lower, did I get it? Can't even see. And then I do that. And the next stitch is, so I'm not gonna like start over because it's gonna get covered by those blank stitches anyway, so I'm going all the way over here, and Roger says, my house on 114 Horseshoe. Is that your address? And Kyle. Claire says, awesome. Thank you, Dawn. Roger says, I was born in Nairobi, Kenya. Ooh. Yeah, I was born in Texas, but then my dad got stationed in Korea. And my mother is Korean. So I was raised there. Kind of went to like elementary, well, preschool and like kindergarten there. And it was my first language, but when we got here to America, I didn't want to keep on or hold on to it. Which I think if she just kept talking to me in Korean, I would have kept it. I know a lot of people who did that. Melon says, I would totally move to Arizona, but it's hot there. Yeah, it's hot. Not where I'm at. I'm like almost like we're at 5,000 elevation. We're very close to the border. It's a post here called Fort Huachuca. And I live by the mountain, so it's pretty cold. It gets colder. Like, we're usually like 20 degrees colder than Phoenix. And I'm always freezing in my house. I just keep the AC on like at 73, 74. But I'm always cold. I always wear my Snuggie and my flannel pajamas every night. I can't do Phoenix. It's hot there, but it's a different kind of hot, you know, heat. Because originally I was, like I did all my schooling in South Carolina, and oh, that humidity is crazy. I can't do humidity. But then we went on like a family vacation to Miami. And it was hot. I felt like I was melting. Like literally melting like the Wicked Witch. I looked down at my phone or whatever to see like what the temperature was, and it said it was 80. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me right now. But that humidity will suck the life out of you. And the thing with Phoenix, it gets hot, but like you go into a store, I have to take a sweater. You go into a store and they got the AC blasted on, and I'm like, man, it was just hot. Now I'm freezing. Claire says, I live by Lehman High School. Okay, you should get together and stitch. That'd be fun. I don't know. Oh, so yeah, I went to my LNS, the attic. And I was talking to the owner, and before she passed, and I was telling her where I lived and there's no stitcher. She's like, oh yeah, there's a stitcher there. And then like she like took my number and name. She's like, I'll give it to her, maybe y'all can like get together. But she never called me, never made contact. So oh, you're gonna stitch together? That's so cool. This community is so awesome. I love it. This is getting kind of crazy. I think I should be marking these that I'm doing. Did I do that? Okay, I'm here. Do that one. And I did that one. All right. Laura says, I think because my hubby is white and doesn't speak Korean, my daughter mainly hears English, so she doesn't really have the language. Yeah, my husband is also Korean too. We're both Korean and black, so I don't know how that happened, but it did. When I first met him, I thought he was Hispanic. It was funny. He had to show me a picture of his mom because I didn't believe him. Thought he was just trying to be all suave, like, oh yeah, me too. Which don't make sense, but it's kind of funny. Melon says, I went to Arizona for vacation and we stayed in Kingman and it was way too hot. I'm not familiar with Kingman, but yeah, most of the places do like, you know, Flagstaff, Prescott doesn't get hot because it's higher in elevation. Phoenix area is just like a bowl. I think it's just lower. I call it a dust bowl because they be getting those haboobs in monsoon season and it looks like the apocalypse is happening. It's so crazy. I think we were in it one time. We had to like pull over because we're headed home. And the dust, I guess the rain comes down and meets the dry heat and it just turns into dust. Oh, it feels like, oh, I don't like those. I could never live in Phoenix. I did that one wrong. Oh, I did it right. Mark, mark, mark. Daydream Stitcher says, I like your music in the background. Cool, thanks. Oh, yeah. I wonder, like, I hear it through my headphones, but I'm not sure if y'all hear it at the same volume. So I guess, like, whenever I'm done with the live, I might check it and see how it actually is. Because I don't know what I'm doing here. I was so frustrated. Started sweating trying to set this all up. I don't even know how I do it. I know, Dawn, you're getting ready to go live too, right? That'd be exciting. I want everybody to go live. Because I don't watch anything. I just listen to audibles, which I haven't lately, and then listen to floss tubes or lives. I like lives because I don't like ads. I'm gonna start raging on the ads. It's crazy. And they're offering like a 1 month thing, but I just can't. I don't know. I just need to pull the plug and get ad free. Like, why am I suffering or making myself suffer through it? And I think I'm probably just gonna go live because I don't think you get ads when I go live. So, because I got demonetized because I didn't post for like, I don't know, 6 months or something. I would like to get monetized again, only so I can like put no ads into my videos if I do them. But I know like some YouTubers do still get ads when they go live, but I think they do that themselves. Which, like, I like to listen to like instrumentals, and I had to find the ones that says no ads, like no mid-roll ads or whatever. Did I do those? All these colors are starting to look the same to me. Where are you, Six? Can you see what I'm doing? Are you still here? Check my stitches. Where am I at? Tracy says, I wish there were stitchers in Toronto. I would have stitch and chill events at my house. Snacks, music, stitching, and chatting. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds so fun. I wish I had like stitchers here too. Anyone here in Sierra Vista? Raju says, my husband is from India. And you're from Kenya. Okay. Nana says, I think it's like 30 to 45 minutes from Lake Havasu City. Oh yeah, we vacationed there. That was nice. It was in June though. It was pretty hot, but we're by the Colorado River. It's hot. We were in our RV when we had it. Well, we don't have it anymore, thank goodness. That RV gave me so much anxiety. It was fun when we had it, but when we like are not using it and the upkeep and whatnot, that was just too much. It's just a big old toy that you had to maintain. Laura says, I felt so bad for the lady in Yogi's group. She was in hospice and looked for someone in Arkansas to stitch with. Oh, must have missed that one. Rajul says, arranged marriage. Yeah, I know that still happens in some places. I need to pay attention where I'm at. Didn't I do these? Daydream says, it's the perfect volume under your voice. Okay, thanks. That's good to know. I wish I had the confidence to try live. Oh, I think you should. Like sometimes, okay, I'll have like the setup and then I don't want to do all the setup because I have to like plug in so many things to my laptop and everything. Sometimes I'll just use my iPhone and just place it over where I'm stitching and go live from there. It's simple. And I have like my AirPods and that picks up the volume from my voice. Dawn says, yes, but I want to try and set up OBS first. I just downloaded it on my laptop. Yeah. OBS, I don't even know. Just use like ChatGPT because it can help you a lot, or Google. Because I wanted to pull my hair out trying to figure it out. And then it'll like lose some of your stuff and like your settings. So I have no clue. I would help you or try to, but I don't even feel that confident myself. Flossing the music's perfect level, like on an elevator. Okay, he's probably making y'all fall asleep. Ad free is worth it. They seem to raise the price frequently, but still worth it. Yeah, they're on like some Disney prices. Do y'all have like the Disney bundle thing? I was like floored. Like $30 for a subscription. Taking a drink. Busy Mom says, I don't have any stitchers around me either and don't have any cross stitch stores. Yeah, that's so sad. Mine is like 3 hours away. I almost thought about opening my own cross stitch store one time, but that's not realistic, is it? And I'll probably be like bankrupt because I would be buying my own stuff or whatever I ordered and using it. I try to get like my friends into it. Be buying them kits and stuff. And then I buy all my daughter's friends like kits. Buy my daughter's kits, try to have them stitch, but they'll start and then they won't finish it. Hey, just like me. Well, I kind of finished some stuff. I don't really care about finishing stuff anymore. I just want to stitch it. Like, so if I ever finish this piece, where in the world am I going to put it? It's like a blanket. Right? I don't know. I can't even imagine how much it'll cost to frame it too. So I don't imagine it. Because I'm not going to get it framed. It'll probably just end up in Goodwill one day if I pass. Or maybe like one of my daughters will continue it. I'm doing some pieces for them because I'm like, well, I might as well start because I don't know when I'm going to finish it. Melon says, same to not having any stitchers around me is it really that niche of a hobby? Okay, so one time, where was I? I was trying to find all the like needlework stores in Phoenix. Not needlework stores, what did I just do here? Like, you know, that have, what am I trying to say? Yeah, it was like needlework stores. So I went into some because they'll have like, you know, the Rainbow Gallery, Petite Treasure Raid, and acrylics, and like all like the silks and whatnot. And I'll go in them. I went in there and asked them if they had cross stitch, and they're like, "Oh, do people still do that?" I was like, "Wow." In my head, I'm like, "Does needleworkers do YouTube? Do they have floss tube?" They're pretty bougie. I know not all needleworkers, like needlework stitchers, are, but I was kind of like, wow, okay. Yeah, people do still cross stitch. At least I cross stitch. Lydia said, I do my YouTube Premium on a yearly subscription. I think it's cheaper that way. Okay, I'm going to look into that. It just says music is okay. Laura says, there's a Needlepoint store like an hour away, but kind of gave me a bit of attitude when she realized, oh, what is up with that? I don't understand that. And then I remember we were talking about this before, and there were someone else like experienced like some snobbiness. There's no reason for that. Brittany says, I'm the same way. I bought my mother-in-law a stamp kit, so I have a stitchy friend. LOL. Does she stitch on it? That's cool. I wish my mom did, but I don't think she could see anything. Laura says, they did have Krennic blending filament. I need it, though. I feel like I should go there to raid their stash of Krennic if they have. Oh, yes, you should. They probably don't use it like as much as we do. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for coming in. Laura says, they seemed pissed that I wasn't doing needlepoint. Yeah, what? I can't. I've been there once and that was it. But because of the Krennic shortage, I should try. Although I'm not trying to go back to Phoenix. No way. Especially not in the summer. I'll go in the winter. But I told my daughter I'm not going up there for like another 3 years. Because we like helped her move back there when she was coming back during traveling. And that was kind of rough. And I just went there to drop my grandson and my daughter off so they can go to Ohio. And the stupid Apple Maps took me to another airport that I didn't even know Phoenix had. So I'm like speeding on the highway trying to get her. Like, she had a board within like 10 minutes because I was stupid. Anyway, I'm so done with Phoenix. Done. Laura, Melon says, Laura, do they want business or not? Right? Brittany says, needle pointers and borderers tend to look down on cross stitch. Yeah, that's some bull hockey. I don't understand why. Why can't we get along? Why can't we be friends? What color am I doing now? Okay, I finished 728. I don't want to do this part. It looks like a whole bunch of checkered stuff right there. Let me see. Can I get to something a little bit darker? Ooh, 606. And is that on my needleboard? It's not. Wait. So I have to pull it. I'll pull it from the big. 606 is a red. My dogs are so quiet and nice in here. They just stay in my room, my craft room with me. Usually, like my black one, Rocket, he's like gnawing on his bones. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want him in here with me. Gnawing on his bone. Trace says, I am from Boston area and took the day to drive to Connecticut to a cross-stitch store today. 2.5 hour drive. It was an awesome store. Oh, that sounds so fun. When we went to Vegas, it was just like spur of the moment to get out. We didn't go on a strip or anything. We just stayed at the hotel room and kind of relaxed, me and my husband. And it's like I think about a 7-hour drive from here. And he asked if I wanted to go. And I was like, yeah, they got a cross stitch store. So we went there. It's called Stitcher's Paradise. And I said, can you just drop me off and you can like do whatever? He's been into golf lately, so he was able to find like a golf store and got fitted for something. I don't understand. But I wanted like a couple hours. Just stay up in there. Yeah. Because they have like all the frame pieces that they have. And oh, see, like with this one, instead of me like doing that crazy like piercing the block, if it's like consecutive, I kind of just, it's like in there because I come over with the second stitch. If that makes sense. Let's see. Turn that light down. Yeah, that light is bright. Hold on, y'all. Oh wait, we have Tracy Parker and Tracy Lane. Tracy, she said the one place I went to, they kept subbing me because I stitched on Aida. She kept getting rude and pushy about linen and even weave. And that's not nice. I like all the fabrics. I mean, I didn't at one time, but I think we all have preferences and that's okay, right? Let me see if I could turn this down. Where's this? No. I'm like plugged into everything. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Sorry. Turned it all the way off. Power. I just wanted to turn it down a little bit. Maybe like that. I don't know. The lighting is so hard to get right. Okay, maybe. Well, then now I can't really see. Lydia says, I heard recently that needlepoint was historically done by aristocrats, while cross-stitch was more of a lower class hobby. They thought the uppityness of needlepointers was left over of this. Well, it kind of seems like it just continued on. Like, excuse me. It's not that serious. There's no reason to be snobby. Yeah, I felt like, yeah, that was kind of rude. That was in Phoenix, right? And then I found another like stitching place. My father's family's from Kentucky, and I went to visit while my auntie died. And we ended up at a stitching store because I have to look at everything. Every place I go to see if there's like a stitching store. So I went there and asked them if they had cross stitch, and I got the same treatment. So it wasn't like the first and only time that happened. And then I heard other people talk about the same thing. Like, why? Their stuff is pretty expensive too. I mean, our stuff gets pretty expensive, but I don't know how to do needlepoint. I saw Yogi doing it and I'm like, oh, okay, but the ones that they have at the stores is kind of like printed on, and then I don't know where to start. Like they'll have like a whole bunch of colors. I'm like, do I start in this block or this block and this block? Anyway, I like cross stitch. Brittany says she does stitch on it and loves it, and she just has a hard time with threading and the needles, so I'm gonna look for some self-threading needles for her in a Oplight. Oh, that's so cool. I have a couple of stamp kits. I'll bust it out. So I'll bust it out when I'll see like the shorts of some of these ladies that I don't know if you see them around, but they just like it goes really fast and they're just stitching. I'm like, oh, okay, I want to do that, and then I'll pull mine out and like it's not the same. You can see through kind of with this one, but it's more pleasant stitching with it than like doing full cross with DMC. Roger says Clara loves stitching with you as much as me. That's so cool. How can y'all get in contact with each other? Maybe y'all can like send a DM on Yogi's group. That'll probably be safe. The safest way. I gotta take pictures. I need proof. No, I'm playing. Marta says you pick a day, I will meet. Trace says I'm doing needlepoint at the moment. Oh, really? But you're here watching cross stitch, so you're not like them. And you cross stitch too. I remember those big old kits when I was younger, like at Walmart or whatever, and I think I did it was like plastic canvas. Was that needlepoint? And you like I had to make like dollhouse furniture and a dollhouse. I remember doing that. It was like with yarn. Brittany says, I think needlepoint is like tent stitch, but with yarn instead of thread. Yeah, it is. I think they do it a certain way. Like, I'm not sure what they mean when they say like continental stitching or basket weaving stitching. Like, I'm just stitching. I go up a hole, in a hole. But I love doing full crosses too. It's just with 32, I've like in my mind, okay, so this one is like 2.5, almost 2.5 million stitches. I kind of half it because I'm already filling out the block and I only have to do one leg. So in my mind, it's like, oh, I'm only doing half of that. No problem. I'm going not marking my stitches again. Trace says, I'm doing dollhouse rugs for my granddaughter, but prefer cross stitch. Oh, I've seen those before. Those are really pretty. Claire says, what is your name on Facebook? Oh. Okay, they're getting together. Tracy, I want to go to a stitching retreat, but it's so, yes, it is. Like Stitch North or Stitch West or something like that. Maybe one day. Maybe Yogi should like do a retreat. We could all go there. I don't know. Never been to England. Sounds fun though. Different. Busy Mom says, I did that too with plastic and yarn when I was younger. Yeah, I remember doing that. I don't know what I did with it. Jackie Turner says, my mom did needlepoint and I still have her yarn she used. So the needlepoint stores, like the one that I visited in Phoenix, they had like, they were using like silks, and like different types of fibers. It wasn't just like yarn. Like there wasn't like big old things of yarn. They all looked like we would love to use it in our projects. It was weird. Laura says, same Tracy. There are a few retreats in New Jersey, but the entrance fee or the hotel is costly. Yeah. How much is it for a retreat? There is one in Ottawa in August. Nora Corbett is going to be there, but it will cost $1,100. Who? What? You can get a Gecko Rouge kit with that. And then that's just for the... Is that... Okay, wait, hold up. Is that for just a retreat or does that like cover hotel and stuff? Oh, okay, well, that's with hotel and entrance fees. Okay, well, I mean, it's nice that they cover the hotel. Hotels can get expensive. But if if that was just for the retreat, I'm like, oh no. No, sir. And that's in Ottawa. Ottawa? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Do I have 606 anywhere else? Ooh, it's right there. I'll block it. Oh, other way. Brittany says, I was all set to go on the Haid cruise to Alaska, but I recently had to cancel. I just can't afford it with the economy right now, and I'm devastated. Oh, I'm sorry. My mother-in-law is going to Alaska in June on a cruise. We were, that sounds fun though. Well, I usually stitch on the cruise when I go. One, two. We had one scheduled, but my grandson was born during that time, so I had to cancel to go to Alaska. But our friends that were going on that same trip, it sounded like they were on the Titanic. I'm glad I wasn't on it. Because I can do cruises, but I can't do like waves like that. But that was in like April time frame. I heard like the best time to go was in like June to Alaska. Hey Zoe.
Is it okay if I wash my hair in your bathroom?
As long as Dad's not in. Is Sophia in the other bathroom?
It's just the bathroom's nasty.
Okay. Well, clean it then. My kids. Anywho, Roger says, I want to go to India, but did not like it. And Suki says, just signed up for Stitch North next spring. Fee is around $250. That's not bad. Where is that at? Stitch North, is that in Canada? can't keep up. I like this red. I feel like with this pattern, I'm just going to be in the sky like forever. So I was kind of excited, like getting to the reds. Yeah, I'll go here. Yes, Canada, Toronto area, you should come. That sounds cold. When is it? Next spring? Oh, that sounds cold. I would go if someone came with me. Like one of my family members. I don't like traveling by myself. I mean, I would, like, I'll go see my grandson by myself, but it's not fun. I'm such a homebody anyway. I am a hermit. I don't like leaving my house. I get everything delivered here. Like, well, I don't get the groceries delivered, but my middle daughter that lives with us gets it. Once I'm like out of kids that can pick up groceries, I'm gonna have to get the delivery. Jackie says, I heard Stitching Mommy talk about Pacific Stitch Retreat. But I can't remember where it is. Okay, Lydia says, it's getting late here. Good night all. Bye, Lydia. Hope you have a good night. Thank you for coming. So you can say April 30th, 2027. Oh, that's like close to my grandson's birthday. I miss him so much. So sad. They live in Ohio. When I dropped him off, I was just crying, bawling my eyes out, driving back home. I know people, if they saw me in my car, they're probably like, is she okay? So I think next year we'll be visiting them because they came down like right after his birthday this time. And probably go visit them. It just costs more for us to travel there, like all 5 of us, than just for her and him to come down. They are coming down for Christmas though. She said she can't travel alone anymore with the baby. I understand. He's just 1 and he don't even like being in the car seat, so. But he's my grand boo-boo. Trace says, OMG, Stitch North is close to me. I should go. Yeah, it's a good price. $250. Suki says, I'm in Ohio, part of they're in, I think they're like close to Cleveland. Like her husband works in Cleveland, but they just bought a house in some place at, I don't know, remember. Where in Cleveland are you, Suki? Oh, my dogs are so good in here. What? I shouldn't have said that. Okay, so this one I have to do some kind of maneuvering. 1, 2, 3. I need to use my grid lines. Mark it. And this one is here. Bam. All right. I am done with that color here. Mark that off and then I need to And tighten this. And flip it. Hi there, what camera do you use for your live? I love the clarity of it. Oh, thank you. This is a Sony. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Hold on, let me park this real quick. 606. This is a Sony. Oh, let me get up. ZV-E10. Yeah, Sony ZV-E10, 4K. A lot of the bloggers or whatever YouTubers use it. So it's like, okay, let me try it out. Although, like, I prefer, wait, what happened? That's weird. Okay. Never mind. So on my computer, I see, like, in real time, but I have it up on my iPad, and it's, like, delayed, and it's kind of getting to me. Trace says 250 American, 340 Canadian. Jan, oh. Let's see. Are you thinking about streaming, Jan? Let me know if any of y'all decide to. I can help as much as I can. But I just want to watch. Because all I do is watch YouTube. And I like lives. Suki says, I'm 40 miles south of Cleveland. Okay. Like everything there is like 30 minutes away from everything. That's what it feels like anyway. And it's freezing. Y'all are so cold there. We went, so he was born last May. But I went there like the end of April, freezing. I was wearing like double layers. And then the whole family came back. Because they were in Fairlawn. So they're kind of in that area, Fairlawn. But I think they're in start with a B. Anyway, we came back in June and it was still freezing. We were all wearing jackets. Their wedding, when they got married a couple years later or back, it was in July. And I think that's the only warm time y'all have, right? Am I right, Suki? I'm kind of like a reptile, so I'm whatever the degrees is around me, that's my body temperature. So if it's freezing, I'm freezing. If it's hot, I'm hot. And that's why I live here. I can't do cold. What color is this? 919. Well, this is looking pretty good. Let me cut some of my tweezers. And I feel like I'm doing surgery when I do this. But it's kind of fun. Kind of pull it and then snip. And it kind of goes. It'll go away. Is that it? And I put it on my... I have like a little macaroon thing. I'll show you. I don't know where I got this from. I always like end up getting like notions. So if I use DMC, I have a sponge, it's dry, and then I like kind of put this. It's kind of rubber, but I'll just stack all my little orts and stuff in here. And then when I get done, when that fills up, I have this thing. Oh, let me zoom out. Zoom out. I have this. trash can that I got from the dollar store. It says mini trash can, and I put all my, look at all my boards. Once that gets filled, I just throw it away. I don't keep them. I don't keep them because I think I like listen to some floss tuber and they're like, have you smelled these? And I was like, smell? And I was like, I'm not keeping that. Some people like keep them in ornaments and stuff or whatever, but I don't bother. It goes in the trash. Zoom in and focus. No focus. Zoom in. Sorry, I hope I'm not driving y'all crazy with this focusing stuff. I can't ever get it back to where I want it. There you go. Okay, So he says pretty much, this weather is a wake-up call for me. I'm from North Carolina. Yeah. It's cold. But she loves it. I'm glad she loves it. I'm doing 919. Hope it's on my board. And it is. It is on my board. How many of y'all do the boards? Because I feel like at first I was like, no, I don't want to do it. And then I was like, let me give it a try. And now I'm like, I love it. So I'm going to have 3 boards because I do, let me see. I do single stitch. Like, that's my go-to. I love one thread, single thread. So I do single thread of on 32, 28 full cross, 25. I would say like most of my projects is on 25 full cross, a single thread. And then yeah, now I'm doing 18 count single thread. But I mean, I do have full, non-full coverages. Like I have some mirrors and I have one Bella Filipina, and then I do like samplers and stuff, and I'll do like 2 threads if they call for that. So now I need a board for a needle board for the 2 thread, which I think I'll put on 26, the 26 number needles, because these are 28. I love them. No, actually, I'm not gonna need to flip it and tuck. So I did these. Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
Why do you sound like that? Maybe the dog should go outside.
Are you done?
No, I'm not. I'm still on.
Just go get candy.
Okay, what? You're eating too much candy.
I just had 2 pieces.
I don't think so. I think you had more than that. You're making a lot of noise.
Huh? You like watermelon?
No, I don't want any.
Oh. Love you.
Love you. Guess she was done with Fortnite. Hi, Mini Nikki. Oh, she laughed out to her dad. That's funny. She's more like her dad, though. Mini. Mr. Nikki. She was just sick too. And I was kind of sick yesterday. Like my whole body was just aching. I haven't felt like that since like I had COVID. I don't know, many moons ago, but that's how like the body ache felt. But I feel fine now. It's weird. Well, you know, time flies fast when you do these lives. Who's gonna try? Laura? Melon? All you need is your phone. And maybe like your tablet. Like you don't have to show like you know like, so for me to show the pattern is crazy, y'all. I paid, and I know there's an easier way to do it, which I didn't even like think to check on like Chat GPT or whatever. But it's called like a power mirror, and I guess it's like transferring over Wi-Fi into OBS. I had to pay like a whole, like, I think a lifetime or whatever, but it was like $70. And I think there's a better way to do that because I see many people doing it. Jackie says, time to go. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Jackie, for stopping by. I appreciate you. Wait, did I do these? Yeah. But you don't have to get all fancy like this either, unless you want to. I kind of like it when, you know, stitchers show, like, you could follow along. Although, you probably can't really see. Maybe if I do it that close. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I have page lines on here because I don't really care about the pages. Only because I kind of just stitch. Okay, so when I get like out of here and there's like nothing for me to like, what do y'all do? The ones who like flip over. Oh wait, I can't see the line. Where am I at? 1, 1, 2. Is that there? 3. Getting pretty short. I can make it. I just gotta do these 3. Please, please, please. I could probably tuck them in under these, maybe. Can you see? No, barely. Okay, I'm gonna do those. Mark. Check. And then I will flip. Yeah, I don't know. What is this? It's kind of sticking straight out. Oh well. Y'all doing anything special for Memorial Day? I don't have nothing planned. Although, so like I like to play The Sims sometimes. And then there's a new game called Paralives come out. Laura says, I'm not a big chatter. Also probably cuss too much. There's a lot of YouTubers that cuss. I just don't. Chrissy says, I just don't. A waist thread in on front. I don't tuck. Okay, yeah. Like, Blue Sue. some of my projects look like that. I like to do have variety. So I have like different counts. Although I don't have any 22 or 20 count. I think I tried it. I didn't really care for it. But I mean, I think I could try again. I probably just wasn't using like the correct amount of thread that I would like. I don't know. Because a lot of y'all do one thread on 20 count, right? And on 22. Maybe I was doing 2 threads and I was like, oh. I just don't like 2 threads. I did my grand library on 2 threads and I hate it. I only have one project that I'm doing tent on with 2 threads. And I think it's 25 count, and I'm kind of doing it like row by row, like in 2 blocks. And it looks neater than my grand library. Like my grand library looks a little too bumpy for me. I don't know. I can't explain it. I have to show it. Hey doggies. Hey Rocket. Okay. Hi Ruth. When are you trying to eke out a few stitches? Change your needle motion to down with the point and up with the eye, so your needle is going up and down. You'd be amazed how many more stitches you can do at the end of. Oh yeah, like just. Yeah, I do that sometimes. So like when you're at the very end, you can like just take your. Where is my needle? Excuse me. Oh, did I? I should have had it sticking on my fabric. So like when you get to the end, you can just so this is the eye of the needle, and then you come back and up like that. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I do that sometimes. But I had enough there, but then like because there's not that much stitches around here, and I like to flip it and like turn my work and flip it. Surgery time. I'm using my like scientific goggles, what I call them. But it's without the light, and you can choose to get them without the light, so it's kind of weird. Because normally I use my light, but if I use my light, it would not look right here. Chris says I do waste thread. Yeah, I guess I could do that. But then I'll probably end up snipping it off. Thinking that it's already like tucked in and stuff, no? Dawn says I do 1 thread on 20 count. Love it. Yeah, I think I did one. I don't know. I need to find it. I need to really reorganize my room. But like my husband's planning to. I don't know. It's a long process, but it's gonna happen soon. Bernie says I'm getting ready to restart my SSMC Grand Library. I was doing 2/1 on 32 count to give it a tapestry feel. I hate it. Yes. I did 2/1 on 32 count for SSMC for. Oh, are you okay? Okay. The SSMC Once Upon a Fairy Tale by Amy Stewart, and I think it made me stop cross stitching for about 6 years. It was thick. I had it here somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. Oh my goodness, Rocket! What are you doing? Come here. Stop making yourself do that. It's your bone. Sorry, y'all. Ruth said I got it. Cool. Brittany says scientific goggles is what the needle bug calls them too. Yeah, that's probably where I got it from, because I bought them because of her too. I miss her. Where is she at? I know she said she wasn't doing YouTube a lot, but I used to watch her a lot. I loved it. I miss you, Needlebug. Come back. Come back to YouTube. Please. Ruth says 1 thread on 20 count. Okay, so maybe I did 2 thread and that's why I hate it. I really don't like 2 threads on full coverage. I noticed that about myself. What color am I doing now? This butterfly is huge. I can fill in this. What color is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't trip. Okay. 721. Another orange. It's not on my needleboard. The scientific goggles, though, they have been like leaving marks on my nose area lately, and then they've never done that before. So I don't know what's going on. Like, is my skin getting too sensitive for it or something? Like, it's weird. I'll like be done stitching and go out. My husband's like, is your nose okay? Because I'll have like marks there. Oh, I should put these on. I try to like put some kind of padding under it so it won't like dig into my face. I never did that before. I'm so confused. Okay. Chase says like a telescope kind of goggles. No, I call... Here, let me see if I can show you. So these are what they kind of look like. So the light is here. Sorry, it's blurry. And then this is... So I can see everything. It's like bug eyes. Their prescription, I can see like I can see, like if I look up and not into the magnifier, I can see everything. Like my normal prescription, because I can't see anything anyway. And then I could see like all my stitches. And I love it, because I want to see like every single stitch. Brittany says, I learned a ton from Karen. I don't know where she's been. I know she moved houses. Yeah, she moved. And she did some, like, lives since she moved. But then I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll go, like, email her. Karen, so I was part of her round robin that she had with her pandemic. And I was able to, like, stitch on some of that, which was cool. Hers was on red fabric. And I think she used, like... 3865 or 3865 or 66. That was fun to do. Oh, see, now you hear him chewing on his bone. That's loud. Rocky, you're being loud. It's like, I love my bone. I'll go down this way. Lock it for y'all. How many stitches I did? I did 400 stitches so far. So it goes by pretty quick. I mean, how long have I been on here? Oh, 2 hours. I think this will be my last thread, and then I'll call it quits. Brittany says maybe pad the nose pieces. Yeah, I looked on Amazon to see which ones, and I couldn't see like any that would work for this, because it's kind of already, let me show you. It's kind of already padded. But it's like digging into my nose. Just so weird, because it's kind of like giving me a headache. And I've had these for a long time. And they never done that before. I even so yesterday I was using them and I put a band-aid on my nose. And then it was hard to get the band-aid off my nose. Or I'm not doing that again. So now I'm using, let me show you. I'm sticking like this piece of like cork, but it has like like this soft thing in between to see if that might help. Trey said, ooh, those are so cool. Yep, they're called craft optics. I was able to use, I mean, they're pricey. I was able to use when we did have the HSA, and we weren't really using it. It was just like saving, I don't know, it was a couple years back, but they said that you can use it for it. So I was like, oh, might as well, because I think my husband was like getting, what, am I doing this right? Where am I at? Okay. I went down here and down here. Was getting a new job, so we couldn't like roll our HSA, so we had to use it, or they'll just cut us a check back, I guess. Brittany says, oh, that's cool. Meant to join in on that round robin, but totally forgot, LOL. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Brittany says she managed 108, but this is pretty confetti heavy. Yep. And you know what's confetti heavy? The library cats. Oh my goodness. And so I started it at the upper left, left-hand corner. And I kept getting the first stitch wrong. I kept placing it wrong. I used the wrong color. It was so frustrating. But I finally got it. I was like, it's trying to tell me something. Oh. With, so I cut my CXE and DMC that I use for single thread, so they're 8 meters, right? So then you can get 8 strands for a meter. So I cut half of that, so it'd be 4 meters. Wait, no, I'm stupid. 8. It'll be 1 meter, so it'll be half a meter long. Half a meter long, doing 10 stitch on like 32 count will give me almost like, if I finish this thread, it'll give me like almost 150 stitches. I noticed. With if I do it on 25 count with DMC full cross, the half a meter thread, it will give me about like 60 stitches. Oh, finishing the thread. Oh, this is a different kind of setup, like posture for me. I mean, it's good. I should like do this more often. My back is straighter. Maybe I should lower my chair. Yeah, my dog's going to town on that bone. What is this? Am I doing this wrong? 1, 2. Oh no. It's because I'm not marking it. If I mark it. Nice long weekend. I can't believe it's Memorial Day already. Like, where is the time? It's like warp speed, feels like. We're already like half the year done. Half the year is done. I remember when I was like it was little, it seemed like time would just take forever. My kids don't feel like that too. They feel like the time is like going really fast for them. I wonder why. Rocky, you're going to town on that bone. So cute. You're so cute. He loves his bones. He needs a haircut. He looks like the Grinch. Like his paws. So funny. My husband cuts them. I don't know what happened. Why didn't he get to rock it? Because Astro got his hair cut. And they get this like certain cut because they're schnauzers. They call them schnauzer cuts. So like their back is shaved. But then like you leave their leg, the bottom half unshaved. Sometimes we give them like mohawks. I think like before they got, because usually in the winter or like before the summer hits, I would get them shaved down like everywhere so they look crazy. But before then they had mullets. So funny. They do like my daughter tried to start an Instagram for them. They're called Space Schnauzers. So they have an Instagram page. They got like 1,000 followers. Their name is Rocket and Astro. Astro is black and white and he's deaf. We didn't know that at the time. Found it out later, so we teach him like hand signals. So he knows when it's like time to go outside. He's always looking for cues too, which is cool. He's my sweetie. Brittany says, schnauzers with mullets, yeah. They got all kinds of hairstyles. So because when we got him from a breeder in Phoenix, and when we found out that he was deaf, told the breeder, and she said, well, I guess instead of like, because they're supposed to be guaranteed for something, I don't know, but she gave us another puppy. And I'm like, I can't do 3 dogs. I was only supposed to get 1 dog, and my husband was like, oh, I love that one. So she gave us another puppy, and my daughter, my oldest, has her. Her name is Mochi, and she is a savage. But I wanted her to grow her hair out, because I saw the schnauzers, and like they had this long, she was just doing her hair like she was a little baby doll and braiding it, and it was so long. It was so funny. So because I'm like talking and whatnot, I'm like, I would normally mark what I stitched, but I'm not doing that too much here. Did I do that? Did that? Did that? Did that? Did that? Come here. One thing don't look like the other. Right there. Let me look 2. Okay. Ooh. Normally, like when I'm doing cross country, I'll do like If it's hard area, like this ain't too hard because I'm just filling in like this area. What are these things? Like skulls? What, crossbones? Skull and crossbones. Wow. It's easy to fill in, but if I'm like doing all of this like trailing off, I usually try to do like 3 or 4 stitches. In my head I'm counting 1, 2, 3, and then I mark it 1, 2, 3, and then I mark it on my pattern keeper. I do have some patterns on Saga, but like I have Maggie the Messmaker, and then I have this other dimension one that my daughter wants me to do. Excuse me. Rocky, you're loud. You're loud. Rocket is an all black schnauzer, so. But although he's all black, but his underbelly is starting to turn white, which is crazy. Like, I want a refund. No. We were thinking about getting, before them, we was like going back and forth of getting a mini schnauzer or a giant schnauzer. I love the giant schnauzers, but our family is not used to big dogs, so I don't even know. But they're so cute. So I just call Rocket my giant schnauzer. I mean giant schnauzer puppy. Because usually the giant schnauzers are all black. Brittany says just follow your pups on Insta. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if she posted any like recent ones, but I had to keep reminding her too. Astro is black and white. He has blue eyes, and Rocket's the all black one. I named Rocket after Guardian of the Galaxy. I think out of all the like Marvel, I don't remember movies. I call it movie amnesia. But I do remember Guardians of the Galaxy, and I like that movie a lot. So I named him Rocket, and then when we figured out we was going to get Astro, I think there's a character, Astro Vance. Ruth said, Saga is good for dimensions because of the backstitch, but I prefer Pattern Keeper for my other charts, I think. Yeah. What else do I have on Saga? I just don't have the, like, I know how to convert it if I really wanted to, but I'm lazy. I just stitch. I just want to stitch. Laura says, I always wanted the full set, mini, standard, and giant. Oh, that'd be so cute. Okay, so this is weird. I live by the mountains. And in our neighborhood, the houses are like kind of spread out, but there's like, so we have 2 schnauzers. Rocky. Shh. You're making too much noise. We have 2 schnauzers. One like all black, and the other one's like black and white. There's 2 other sets of schnauzers in this neighborhood, and they be walking them, and they have like a all like colored one, and then like half color and half. So like they have a brown set. One of them is like all brown, like they call it brownie, I think, or blondie, and then the other one is like white and blondie, or whatever the brown color. And then there's a gray set, and then we have the black set. It's so funny. But this is like a schnauzer street. Okay, see, I didn't mark again. Woo. So I'm at 400 stitches. I'm about to finish this thread out and I want to see if what I said earlier was the truth. About 150 stitches a thread. I know some people think that tent stitching is like cheating. I don't think that. Mark. Then this is Master, what are you stitching? What you are stitching is yes, it's a butterfly. I know you can't tell from. Oh my goodness. I actually was supposed to show y'all the picture of it and I forgot. And I don't, oh, here it is. If I pressed it. Okay, main camera. I don't know if y'all saw that or not because of the lag. That's one thing, like when you stream, what you see on YouTube, you're like, it's so behind. So now y'all are finally seeing what I showed y'all, which is weird. Okay, no, I didn't do that one right. Trey said, tell the stitch police to bugger off. Stitching, stitching. 10 looks amazing. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. They can have their opinions. It's okay. Okay, there's one there. I'm sorry if y'all can hear him gnawing on his bone like a madman. I'm almost done with these stitches and I'll be gone so he can finish gnawing. I should get like one of those better, I don't know. My mic is pretty cheap. I think I got like a cheap mic from Amazon, but I don't stream enough to get like one of those expensive mics, I don't think. Like the ones that zoom in just only on your voice and no like other sounds. I say that I wanted to see like how it sounded after I finished the stream, but I don't like to hear my own voice. It sounds weird when it's played back. That's why I don't really like to edit or anything. And then like it's hard to see my own face on the camera. I don't know. I know I'm not the only one. A lot of people say like when they hear their voice back, it sounds so weird to them, like foreign. So that Chrissy says that is the only way I stitch my project. 25 2/10. Yep, I have one of those. I did the Grand Library that way. It's good coverage. I can show you. Let me see if I can grab it. My leg is going dead because I'm kind of sitting. I'm sitting like at the edge of my chair, and I have like a footstool or ottoman that I usually like put my feet on, and I'm kind of like sitting crossing my legs onto it. But let me see if I can grab it. Hold on. Oh, make a mess. Don't make a mess. Oh. Wow, the butterfly looks so good. I'm happy. Okay, so I mean, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Zoom. So I washed it. I didn't really iron it, but this is what hot water in the wash did. And that's what it looks like. This is only the regular size, and then you can see, because I did 2 strands. And it's not bad. It took me 2.5 years to do. And I think that's why I got tired of it, mainly. I got tired of 2 strands. Because although I was doing like other projects with it, I just got tired of it. And I don't know why I had to do this in such a short time. I didn't. But yeah. Pretty. Oh, you can really hear the dogs bone. I'm sorry, y'all. Laura says my schnauzer was what they call black and silver, but then she got older and turned salt and pepper. Yeah, I think Rocket, he's like his underbelly. Rocket, come here. You want a hug? Come here. Come here. No, don't bring your bone. He's turning white on his belly. Oh, you're so big. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. You want to see his Grinch hands? Let me show you his Grinch hands. Ooh. Oh my goodness, he needs a haircut. Yeah, okay. Let's get down. Good boy. Let me see if I can do this without my glasses. Zoom and focus. Where am I at? Astro's paws. He looks look really good because my husband like cut it all like round and it looks all dainty. I didn't mark what I did again. Am I? Oh, I'm so blind. I don't know. I think Dawn's like Busy Mom said that looks really good. Thanks. Brittany says puppy paws. I says aw. Janelle said hi Janelle. I don't have my glasses on. I can see a little bit, but not really. Like I want to see it. I want to see everything. I even asked, so last time I got my eyes checked, like what am I trying to say? I thought my eyes got worse. Like I thought my bifocals would go up in strength. It went down. It's so weird. But I can't see my projects. And I take my projects with me. Like I'll take a 32 count project to the eye doctor. But I think because it's so bright in there, maybe that's what I need is just like more lights. But I don't really want to be surrounded by a whole bunch of lights. Where is this? Oh, I asked him if I could like get the cataract surgery with the lenses. But it's not cataract surgery, it's like replacement lenses. And he said that I wasn't. Basically, he said no. But I heard like people who had those, like they'll get them after they got their cataracts removed. My mother-in-law just did, but I think she was only able to get a lens in one eye, or she probably didn't. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask her. They're pretty pricey, but I'm gonna be able to see everything of my stitching. Hi Janelle, my dog's gnawing on his bone. I'm sorry. This is their room too. My craft room is the dog's room. And they just hang out with me all day while I stitch, when I stitch. I let them roam the house, but they get into mischief. I mean, they're good dogs. Okay, that's it for that stitch, y'all. Let me see how many. So I was at 400. And I marked those. Check it. 550. So I was kind of there, like 150. Did I say 150? So that was 150 stitches, one thread, half a meter of CXC. I need to loosen this part. What did I do? Okay, this is not good. It's stuck. Uh-oh, I don't want to break it. Okay. That's scary. So that's my last stitch for the night. I was able to do 550 stitches on World Wonders map. I'm in the upper left corner doing 32 count. My dog's gnawing on his bone like a madman. Got some music playing in the background. This was fun talking to all of you. I'm so happy you decided to join me after a long time. Roger said it's bedtime. I had surgery to love to live. Ruth says, thanks, Nikki. Really enjoy spending some stitchy time with you. I'm so happy, y'all. This is so fun. I want to do this more often. So maybe I'll like work with my setup somehow in this room, and maybe like around this time, since it's the summer, I think I can do this more often. So yeah. Thanks, Dawn. Good night. Good night, Clara, and Brittany, and Chaotic Crafter. Thanks, y'all. Y'all are great. Y'all are awesome. I love this community. I will see y'all on Yogi stream. Check out Suzanne's stream. Hers is real early in the morning. I love to stitch early in the morning because it's real quiet in the house. The dogs are still in the kennel. Thanks, Melon. Thank you, Suki. Don't forget to press the like button. Thanks. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Okay. Bye. Do I even know how to end this?